Hey kids, guess what? You know what? I forgot. Look it, bunnies are following me. What the hell's with that? Oh yeah, just wait. It's Easter is coming. I totally forgot about Easter holiday.
Good morning. Today is Sunday, April 4th. Have a nice day.
Sorry? Hold them? Yes. Yeah, you're right. Somebody is not sure which train to take, so she's asking this side or that side where to catch it. So, yeah, you know, we gotta help out once in a while when people get lost. Anyhow, where are we going with this? Yes, Thursday night, and we got nowhere to party. Tomorrow's Good Friday, so everybody has tomorrow off except for me. I have to work, so I'm gonna be the only supervisor or manager on duty tomorrow night. So I'll be running the show, says my manager, day manager. So that's good for me because you know what? I get paid double time, but I still get a holiday stat day off. So I'll get 3 times pay. So hey, that's a good deal. Anyhow, it is Easter, and you know what? It's not gonna matter because everything is gonna be closed down all weekend because British Columbia, the province, has announced that due to increase in coronavirus cases, all restaurants have to shut down, everything has to shut down. So we're going back to a 3 months, I won't say hard lockdown, it'll be a medium lockdown. So, and they're saying don't go visit people outside of your family gathering or your family. Like if don't go visit friends or you can't be at friends. So we're back to that crap again. And they're also saying you can't travel. And I see other van lifers here in BC all over the place in Squamish or Whistler and places like that. And Whistler is the worst place. They've got quite a population explosion there. So yeah, that's why I'm staying put and why I'm just working. Anyhow, you know what? While we're here, check this out. Here you go. Here's the price of housing in Vancouver area and new housing. It's not exactly a condo, I guess you call it townhouse, but it's starting at $789,000 starting price. So wow, incredible. Who in the hell can afford that shit? Okay, enough. My limo's here. Hey, look. Look. Some bunnies hiding. It's Easter bunny. Bunny.
The next day.
All right, let's try this again. This past Friday, we went to look at purchasing a vehicle for my girlfriend, whatever you want to call her, my significant other, my partner in crime. Definitely not wife, don't go there. Her daughter wanted to purchase her very first vehicle. So we went, she did some research on this vehicle, the type and what engine size. She wanted a smaller engine, but roomy, able to run her around to her work because she's going to be picking up a job this summer. She's got a lead on a pretty decent job. So I was going to film the whole process, what to look for, how to negotiate pricing and all that type of stuff and what happens. I got so caught up in the process that I just taped the ending when I realized, oh shit, I'm not videoing any of this. So I'm going to post up what videos I took, and then we'll come back and talk over at the end of this video what we bought, reason why, and what we looked at and all of that good stuff. So check it out. We'll see you in a bit.
근데-
상관없어.
이 트랜스퍼로 해야 되나? 엄마가 지금 현금 있는 건 주고.
So
물어봐.
if we do it today, we can e-transfer you, and then we have $1,000 in
More
cash,
than, yeah. One,
Okay.
1,500.
Or-
Yeah, 1,500.
or
I have.
1,500 in
Yeah.
cash, or we can do it tomorrow, and then we'll bring the cash.
Whatever
and then,
works for you.
Okay.
E-transfer is fine. I don't know how high can you go on e-transfer?
3,500.
3,500.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good.
300, yeah.
Yeah.
I have cash now. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Now, I'll get my e-transfer is a little bit slow sometimes. Sometimes it takes about 5-10 minutes to go through.
Oh,
Okay.
그래.
But yeah, we can do it today, and then we can go to the insurance if you want to do it tonight. I'll get my documents out of here. I'll get the documents out of there. And that's it.
Okay. 하고 싶은
And
거 하자.
after
그러면-
we do the transaction, do you mind driving me back home here?
Yeah.
Sure.
Because I don't have a way to get home.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's
같이
good.
가, 너는 둘이.
Okay.
우리 둘이
Yeah.
그러면.
Sounds
Superstore? Can see there or no?
Yeah.
Mm.
So we can go to Superstore.
Yeah.
Why don't I, just in case it takes
I have
a
some
while.
money too. Yeah, I have some if you need.
Okay, I
I
have
can
some
get your
15.
email now.
Sure. H U T. Oh,
I'm
sorry.
just opening my.
Can't go back. So the funniest thing about picking up her daughter's car or buying her daughter's car was this is where I met her, my partner in crime. We met here at the coffee shop and had our first date here. So I said, let's meet at the coffee shop. And it's not anymore. The food market seems done. So I said, let's meet here and go for a hike up the mountainside here. So not this mountain, but the other mountainside. And we went to Crystal Falls. So it was a good 1 hour hike. And then if you go right around the corner, that's where we bought the car from. Look at that. Isn't that a small world? So pretty weird. It's beginning to look a lot like Easter everywhere I go. Oh, just wait. That's the wrong holiday song. Doh.
The next day.
All right. Happy Easter to you all. Everybody else is enjoying Easter time off, doing Easter Sunday and then festivities and whatever else. And what am I doing? Look at this. I'm going to work. Oh man, sucks to be me, doesn't it? You know what else? Look at this. Man, isn't that crazy ass shit? I need a haircut. Desperate. Anyhow, that's, yeah. There we go. Saturday, April 13th, 8:24 p.m. and I'm going to work. I won't be off till Sunday morning, 7 o'clock-ish. But there is light at the end of the tunnel. If you ever wondered what the SkyTrain station shoring is, or whatever foundation you want to call it, there you go. So it goes underground and is secured like that. So actually this would be a pretty cool video shot when the train comes in of it, maybe. So maybe I'll wait here and we'll take a shot. That means I'm gonna miss my train, because the one coming in is on the opposite side. Actually, I changed my mind. I'm not gonna stick around, but I am gonna show you the beautiful looking new construction area here. So, incredible amounts. All this stuff, most of it wasn't here when I came here a couple of years ago. All these high rises. There was only 3 or 4 that I remember. So, a lot of growth in 3-4 years. Big green cranes are waiting to work. Not today. This is Easter long weekend, so okay. The limo's arrived. Man, look at this. Look at this. This is disappointing. You know what? No Easter bunny this year, kids. He's a little bit flat at the moment. Whoop. There's a dog barking. I walked up there and probably just woke up the person that lives there. Whoop. Bad me. Okay, so what did Korean Girl's daughter end up buying? It's this. It's a 2009 Pontiac Vibe. And she picked this vehicle because basically it is a Toyota Matrix with a very good engine, running drivetrain, everything else, with a Pontiac body on it. That's basically what it was. So she did her research on that. It's a 1.8 engine, so it's pretty small. We had to pick up a temporary license to drive it around. And overall, it's not in too bad of a shape for its year. It still has only 190,000 kilometers, so it's fairly reasonable. The body is so-so. The history is that we looked at it, some lady showed us it because her son has moved to a different province. He was taking a chiropractor school 4 years, and this is what he was using. So we picked this thing up for a fair, not bad price, $3,800. If her daughter owns it for, 4 years while she works and drives it around, she'll do okay on it. She could probably resell it. 2 sets of tires. It's got winter tires and regular summer tires. So that's the thing on it. So let's turn the camera around and I'll explain a couple things. Okay, let's turn a light on and see. Okay, that's nothing fancy on the interior, typical car, blah, 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 blah. What's interesting is it has a shifter on a little pod here, not where the usual section is, where the seats are, by this parking brake. So that's where they put it. And yeah, the lights are so dark in here, so is what it is. So for its size and engine-wise, it is pretty roomy. The back seat, I rode in the back seat there on the way here and let them chat, and actually very, very roomy. So again, like I pointed out, the tires were in pretty decent shape. So those are the winter tires. It's got some depth on it. But one of the things I like the best about it is it's had some maintenance done, and I showed her daughter what to look for underneath to make sure that the steering arms were in decent shape, the rack and pinion, that it wasn't rusted up underneath that bad. And you can see, maybe not, it's got new boots on it, so they did put some new boots on it. They put some new brake rotors, calipers, blah, 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 blah. The rest looks pretty good under here. It's not leaking, trans not leaking. So I kind of showed her something like that, things like that to go under, or to look at when she's looking for another new car. Just some hints. So the other thing is I'm trying to do 2 things at once. Hold the hood up and video and chat. And an old guy like me, that's difficult to do, So anyhow, yeah, lighting's bad. So I did point out, you know what, check your engine oil, blah, blah, blah. How dirty is it? Is it clean? Does it look like it's got any water going, a milky color into the oil? Yeah, actually, see, it looks clean. It doesn't look like there's a lot of foreign particles. Doesn't look like there's any water. And if you smell it, I told her, that it's doesn't have a burnt smell to it. The other thing is, take the cap off the oil and again, check to see what color is this cap. Is it dark like oil, or is there a white milkiness to it? Because at that point, if there's a bit of white milkiness to it, it's getting water into the engine. It's either a head gasket, blah, 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 that type of thing. And the same with this cap. So we take your rad cap off and check. Look it's red as hell, looking very good, like they changed and replaced the antifreeze quite recently. There's no signs of oil in there or that white milkiness like I mentioned, so that's a good thing. So I told her, look at other things like the hoses. Do they look any signs of crack or dried out, blah, 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 blah. Some of this I didn't point out anything. Brake fluid, open it up. Check it out. Is it murky? Is it disgusting? Is it black or is it clean? The other thing I showed her is this. And the underneath too. The struts have been replaced. That's not a cheap thing. I think the brand new price on struts is anywhere from $200 to $300. So you're looking at $1,000 worth of work done on the struts. And that doesn't include the boots like I showed you in the other thing. So, a little corroded, nothing to worry about, nothing too extravagant. One of the other things I said, check all of this. There's no signs of crinkling. It looks like all in its original shape. And the same on this side. And the front rad support looks all in good shape. There's no signs of crinkling like it's been hit in an accident. And the same as the back trunk area, doors and that. Rad looks fairly good, not old. You know, hoses look okay, it's not cracked, blah, 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 blah. There is only one small thing, and that was here, this back taillight panel. I said its fitment is not right. And the other thing is, it's kind of shiny here in this spot, and then it goes to a fadedness. So somebody has probably popped this, did a parking lot ding on that bumper, and they tried to blend it into the rest of the car is what it looks like. Because then you go back up here, and we're back to a semi-shininess compared to, yeah, a little bit of haze. And you can also see the masking job. See, there's a masking tape line. Maybe it's too dark to see on camera. So that's some of the things I showed her. I said, don't worry about the rusty rims. We can either paint that or when you put the summer tires on, whatever. So that is it. We looked at the exhaust underneath. That looks all good. Everything looks really decent. It's possibly even been replaced. And I think this is here. See? That's a part of probably what happened here in the parking lot ding. They probably scrubbed that out too. I said check the wheel wells. It's no rust in there. Everything looks not damaged or pushed in. So everything looks pretty good. So for, I can't remember, forgot how much I said, 36, 3,800, whatever. They were asking 4,300 for it, but I said, you know what, for what it is, the dings, the scratches, pointed things out, I let her daughter negotiate, and I said, you know what, point those things out. Tell her that's why you don't want to pay 43. And tell them you do recognize that they did do that maintenance work, so they'll give her that credit on that, saying, you know what, we recognize that there was some maintenance done to it, some good maintenance. Other than whatever. Other than that, it looks basically original and looks to be good. So you know what, if she looks after it, changes the oil, fluids, she should get at least 100,000 kilometers out of that. Anyhow, kids, I don't want to make what should have been a short video too long. Let's lock it up. And yeah, that's it. We bought somebody a new first car. It was fun for me to go out and show somebody how to buy a car and negotiating process and insurancing process. I enjoyed it, actually. It took a bit of my sleep time away, and there was places, insurance company open on a Good Friday, so she could do it. Her daughter took it for a ride that night and just beaming away, big smile on her face. They just went touring around, and I knew she would do that because of that initial excitement of buying your first car. Anyhow, blah, 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 Chuck. Let's end it. Happy Good Friday. Yeah, we'll come back. I still got a comment on the previous video that I did. Somebody said I'm a racist, so that baffles me. So yeah, whatever, I guess. Comments are gonna come like a duck. It's just like water off my back. That's how you have to look at it. So my friends, you know what? Hey, stay awesome. Be safe and be cautious because we've got a couple of confirmed cases of coronavirus at work, and we will talk. Yeah, whatever. Anyhow, time to go. I'm hungry. So blah blah blah. Chuck, stay awesome. Be awesome. See you next time, and until next time, cheers.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? How is everybody doing today on this awesome Easter? All right, guys, over and out. Happy Easter. Love everybody, and I will talk to you soon with fried chicken.